Hi and welcome to Link Up's Top Tip video series. I'm here with Harriet Dodd from TopHat Coaching, and today we're looking at risk management and what organisations can be thinking of now and going forward when thinking of risk management within their team and for their organisation at large.
So if I can just talk very briefly about risk management. Most people will know what it is. They will have a risk register that they dust up for their regular board meetings and wonder why they have to do it. It can be an issue of great pain, but actually for a truly effective, resilient organization, it's crucial that it's done well. And it refers to all of the things that can really deeply undermine the success of an organization. And it often goes from quite high level things that the board will look at to minutiae that the operational teams will look at. And it's very critical to consider not just completing a risk register, but the process of how you assess them, consider their validity and the level of risk that they pose to an organization and how you might respond. And I was laughing with a colleague and a client recently about the fact that global pandemic wasn't on most people's risk registers. And actually, if you tried to put it on, you probably would have got laughed out of the boardroom. So, that is an important thing to think about. We're in new territory. It's all right to be vulnerable. In fact, it's effective to be vulnerable, because if you don't know, you've admitted that you're on the road to knowing. Risk registers often look at, or risk management often looks at things around income flow, obviously, other financial risks, compliance, issues related to staff management and volunteers, external issues that might be affecting new regulations and new contexts that might be emerging.
Brilliant. And in a period of uncertainty and kind of, you mentioned vulnerability and kind of not shying away from being vulnerable. What is it that leaders can do to effectively manage risk within their teams, so across the board?
Yeah, so let me give you a specific example of a client who has had to furlough 50% of his team. There are mixed reactions to furloughing, and I think in his case he's managed it extremely well because he was very clear together with his team about the risks. And that's why I want to lead into this do's and don'ts around that people might think about. So what are the best ways that you can introduce the issue of risks to staff? And the best way is to be open about it and not close your eyes and close your ears and hope it's all going to be okay. Engaging your teams with the extent of the risks that you face or you think you face is critical to them being brought on to accept and acknowledge what might happen. The two big things here is include people so the shocks are less, and enable them to participate in thinking through. Mental health of staff has been shown to be improved when they have a sense of control, a sense of participation. And the second one is walk the walk. If you're asking people to take a hit, take it yourself as well.